So you're looking to launch your career around 2026? Well, you should know the whole rulebook is being rewritten as we speak. It's not just about working hard anymore. The future, it really belongs to those who work smart. So today, we're going to build your essential toolkit. We're talking 7 powerful and yeah, completely free AI tools that are designed to help you study smarter, build your career way faster, and get a serious edge over the competition. It's a real question, right? Are you ready for what's coming? Look, the academic and professional worlds, they're more competitive than they have ever been. Standing out is tough. But what if you could get a bit of an unfair advantage? Well, the good news is you can. The tools to work smarter, not just harder, are right here, right now, and they're more accessible than ever. And we're going to focus on just 7. Yep, 7 specific AI tools that can give you a massive leg up. And these aren't just little toys or novelties, okay? These are powerful engines for your productivity, your creativity, and your career growth. They can literally change the way you work. All right, first up, let's build out your command center. This first batch of tools, think of them as your personal AI assistant. They're here to help you conquer all those common hurdles you face, everything from research to just getting your communication right. The blank page. We have all been there. You're just staring at a blank screen, whether you're trying to write a resume, a cover letter, a really important email, or even just some study notes. That moment of, where do I even start? It can be totally paralyzing. Well, here's the new reality. You never have to start from scratch ever again. Think of ChatGPT as your personal tutor and career coach that's on call 24/7. It can draft a killer resume, help you prep for interviews, break down complicated subjects for you, and even draft professional emails. And hey, here's a little pro tip. Ask it to pretend it's a hiring manager from your dream company and have it critique your resume. The feedback you'll get is just invaluable. Okay, so you've conquered the blank page. Awesome. But what about the 10 other pages you have to deal with? The 5 deadlines breathing down your neck, and that mountain of research notes. Juggling all of that can feel like you're trying to solve an impossible puzzle. How do you keep all those pieces organized? This is where Notion AI steps in. Seriously, think of it as your second brain. It's built to be your ultimate productivity manager. You can use it to plan out all your tasks, create these incredibly organized notes, and this part is a total game changer. It can instantly summarize long articles or documents for you. It just brings a sense of order to all that chaos. And what about doing research? Oh man, we've all fallen down that rabbit hole, right? You click one link, then another, and suddenly hours have gone by and you haven't found what you actually need. Or maybe worse, you're just stuck. You need a fresh idea, a new angle for a project. For that, you turn to Google Gemini. It's like a super focused research assistant and a powerful idea generator all rolled into one. It can run targeted research on pretty much any topic, brainstorm a whole list of potential angles for a paper, and help you flesh out concepts for any project you can think of. So let's just quickly recap this first section, because this is your new command center. For anything to do with writing or career coaching, you're going to use ChatGPT. For organizing your life and summarizing info, Notion AI is your absolute go-to. And for digging deep into research and sparking new ideas, you'll be using Google Gemini. Okay, so now that your ideas are organized and researched, let's talk about actually bringing them to life. Our next set of tools is all about creation. This is where the magic really happens. It's where you go from just a simple idea to a polished, professional-looking product, whether that's a presentation, a graphic, or a full video, in a tiny fraction of the time it used to take. You know, what's so amazing about this next wave of tools is how they make creativity accessible to everyone. This quote it nails it perfectly. You really don't need to be a trained graphic designer anymore to create something that looks absolutely incredible. And that tool is Canva AI. Think of it as your instant on-demand designer. Need a killer thumbnail for a video project? Done. A professional poster for an event? Easy. An engaging slide deck for a class or maybe a social media reel to build your personal brand? Canva AI helps you do all of that and more with literally zero design experience. But what if you need a whole presentation, not just the visuals? I mean, this slide basically says it all. The process with Gamma AI is almost unbelievable. You write one single prompt, like one sentence describing your topic. The AI then generates an entire beautifully designed presentation for you. All you have to do is make a few quick edits and you are ready to go. I mean, just look at this. This comparison really highlights the massive shift that's happening. The old way meant long, painful hours editing video, needing expensive mics and super quiet rooms for audio. The new AI way, it's a completely different world, as you're about to see with our next 2 tools. So, welcome to your own personal AI media suite. With a tool like Pictory AI, you can take any text script, say for a class project, and it will automatically create a full video, complete with visuals that match your words. Then, you use 11 Labs, and you can create a professional, superhuman sounding voiceover for that video without ever touching a microphone. The potential here to create high quality content for anything it's huge.
So, we have walked through 7 incredible tools that can totally transform how you work and create. But the real takeaway here isn't just a list of apps. It's about the strategic advantage you get by mastering them now, before everyone else catches on.
And here it is, your complete 2026 AI toolkit. 7 tools. Each one is powerful on its own, but when you put them together, they represent a fundamental shift in how we're all going to work, learn, and create. This is the new baseline for anyone who wants to be a high performer.
And this right here, this is the single most important thing to remember. We are not talking about a small improvement. Learning how to really use these tools doesn't just make you a little more efficient, it puts you ahead of an estimated 90% of your peers who haven't adapted yet. Just let that sink in. That is a staggering advantage in any job market or school.
So, I'm going to leave you with this question to really chew on. If all these powerful tools for just doing the work, if they're all becoming free and available to everybody, what does that mean for the skills of tomorrow? What skills become truly priceless when the ability to just make something is no longer the hard part?